Foxy Lady.
She'd be the Foxy Lady. She's the Smoke Show from Glencoe. She's Lil B, who has a streak of her own. We were talking streaks. Chiefs trying to win 3 in a row. We talked about enormous streaks that we just discovered. For instance, the Division III Kenyon College.
Oh, I heard you talking about that. Yeah.
You won back-to-back arm wrestling championships. So that's a streak.
Yeah. That's not a rim shot. I did.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you have a chance for a three-peat, or did you graduate out, or did you not?
I graduated out. We didn't start doing those Winterfest activities until I was a junior.
Think about if they'd started. You may have won. I mean, the most you can win is 4.
Correct.
Freshman. Well, unless you're Meat Sauce, because he probably had to redo a couple of grades, so maybe Meat Sauce could have won like 6 in a row. But you did win 2 in a row.
I did.
And my guess is it's never been matched.
No, probably not.
Are you in the Glencoe High School Athletes Hall of Fame?
I don't think so.
Do they have one?
I love that one.
I mean, they have those, those like award trophy things you get in high school. They're like wooden, and then there's like the group photo of the team. Right. I mean, they have those everywhere. I don't know if I'm on any, though.
They don't have a Ring of Honor?
No, I don't think so.
Because I do know that, because Duke, baby brother Peter, we had basketball tournaments every year over at Hastings High School. Mm-hmm. So killing time, I'd walk around the track above there, and down they have a Hastings High School Hall of Fame, and there's a couple of there's at least one National Football League player, and I can't remember his name, but I mean, it's not like he's an unknown. He's well known. I just can't remember who it is now. But yeah, so there's a couple of big timers that went to Hastings that went there, and I'm just wondering if for Glencoe, are you the best athlete ever to come out of Glencoe?
I don't think so.
I don't know, Tennessee. I think she might be the best athlete ever to come out of Glencoe.
I don't think so. Did I ever tell you, because when I had to go to LA...
Ty Okada?
That's not who I was thinking of.
He played safety for the Seahawks.
There was that's one of them, but I could have swore there was another. I know there was. I'm almost certain. Tight end, burly lineman, something. I don't know.
Don't look at me.
No.
What was really, I can't remember if I told you guys this. We went, when we did Jingle Ball in LA, they did it at the new, where the Clippers play.
Okay.
It's like the Intuit Dome, or I think is what it's called, but it's a brand new facility. And when you walk, so I walked around the main concourse taking notes because it's a beautiful venue. Like everybody's venue should look like this. It was awesome. But on the walls as you walk around, they have jerseys from every single high school in California.
Seriously?
Hanging up.
Well,
so like all these people walk around trying to find their high school. It looks awesome. Well, it's so cool.
Well, at the Fuse Box, they do that for the high school hockey teams, I think. Don't they do that? Tend to be at Fuse Box? Don't they have the jersey of every high school hockey team up there?
They need to freshen them up a little bit.
Yeah,
but
they probably do.
Yeah.
Did you find out any more athletes out of Hastings, Ten?
Oh, it's out of Hastings?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Eastridge.
No.
I'm sorry, that's why I got that wrong.
Hastings High School.
Yeah.
Ben Utech.
Abbott said it was Ben Utech.
Yeah.
Oh.
He played for the Gophers.
Beautiful singer.
Yeah.
He sings very well.
Yes, he does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he grew up in Hastings.
I didn't expect you to be here today. I thought you would have been at Fire Aid or Fire Relief.
Oh, no,
what
I didn't.
What was the name of the concert?
Fire Aid.
Fire Aid?
Yeah. I didn't have to do that.
Yeah. Would you have wanted to do that?
If they would have asked, I would have been there in a second. Sure.
Yeah.
You guys can get along without me.
You didn't answer the question.
What? Did I want to?
He asked if would you have wanted to be there.
Yeah.
You said, well, if they wanted me to be there, I would have been there.
Yes, I would have wanted to be there. Sure.
Okay.
It takes a lot of people to put on a show. I'm happy to do that stuff.
Do we know how much money we raised yet?
I do not.
Notice I said we, and I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, you had nothing to do with it. I do not. But I'm happy to find out and report back to you. But it went very well. Lady Gaga debuted a brand new song that she wrote with her fiance, who's from here.
It's not Ben Utech, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, I believe he is married. But yeah, Lady Gaga's guy, her soon-to-be husband, is from here. And they wrote a song together, and she debuted it last night.
What's his MO? I mean, is he...
I can't remember what he does. I think he's in, like finance or one of those boring rich jobs.
Yeah.
Lucky.
But he can write a song, apparently?
I guess.
So not an entertainer.
No, he's not an entertainer.
Michael Polanski?
Yes, that is his name. Isn't he like a like a finance, like smart guy.
Businessman, it says.
There you go.
Financier.
Businessy, a lot of spreadsheets.
Yeah.
Great. We're happy for you and all your money.
Do you think they are married or going to get married?
They are going to get married.
Do you think they'll have separate checking accounts?
Yes.
Think they'll do a prenup?
Yes. If she's smart, she would.
I think they'll have a prenup, but I think they'll use a joint account for a while. But then if they get the divorce, she says, well, this is mine.
Maybe there's a joint account, but there's also going to be some separate accounts. She's no idiot. If I was her.
No.
I would.
No, anybody that dresses in meat is not an idiot. What do you? I don't know. Isn't she the one that dresses in slabs of meat?
Yes, seems to be working out for her. She's got more money than you and I.
She doesn't still read.
She hasn't worn meat in a while. She's done movies and stuff since then. She's grown as an entertainer.
She was in Joker.
Yes.
And it's crazy because I think most of the review. I saw the first Joker and I didn't want to see it because I heard it was just dark. I'm in the stage of my life that I don't need dark movies.
Yeah, I can't watch that stuff.
I'm on a Delta flight, so it's like,
what am I going to do?
Yeah, I think it was like, well, I've got to do something, so why not? So I put it on. I actually enjoyed it, even though it was dark. And I was curious about the second one, but all of the reviews are just getting ripped, except there's always a couple. I can't remember which guy it is, but some renowned director. Mm-hmm. You know, it wasn't Spielberg, but like a Spielberg, or maybe it was Spielberg. Or Spielberg said, I don't know what you people are talking about. It's simply genius. It's brilliant. And so
just ask you.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's not his. He didn't do it. He's just saying, I watched it. And I'm just telling you, it's brilliant. So I don't know, but Lady Gaga. Do we know the origin of why she wanted to be? Is because people are gaga over her? Is that what we think it is?
I don't know. I remember her coming in here when she wasn't that big of a deal. She was
here when she wasn't a big deal?
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, I don't know. I'm busy. I also had her at a Jingle Ball before anybody knew who she was. She opened the show, and she was super weird, and everybody was like, oh, my God, who is this person? And Taco Bell was one of our sponsors. And they were up in the suite, and sales guy was like, "Can you bring an artist up? Can you just a pistol link with the Taco Bell people?" And it's like, okay. And I couldn't get anybody except label guy who I was tight with was like, "I'll bring her up. She's gonna be a big deal." And I was like, okay, whatever. But so I walked her from the bowels of the fuse box and walked her up and through the crowd. Like one person came up and asked her for a picture as we were walking through. Brought her in the suite. She pistol winked, took some pictures, and we brought her back down. And now she's Lady Gaga.
Wow.
But she was super nice.
And
little weird dressed, weird personality, but super nice to do that. It's not, people don't want to go and do that stuff.
Yeah. Well, a lot of those artists, musical artists seem to have, it almost seems like you become more popular or you add to your popularity if you wear like a T-bone steak for your wardrobe, right?
Yeah.
Or you like with Cyndi Lauper, she was one of the first, I think, to make multicolored hair, right? Mm-hmm. And people just go, whoa, but then you're kind of attracted to that. What makes this person tick? Yeah. And then you listen and you kind of like them. So I think the weirder you look or the crazier your wardrobe. Well, look at Max when he wears kimonos.
Yeah, Maxo.
When Maxo's playing, people are attracted.
Yes.
Look at this guy.
Yeah.
So.
We might have to start doing some themed games for Program Password where your team has to wear a themed outfit.
I hate that.
Like at the Wild game the other day, they had 2000s night. Mm-hmm. That was your like 90s night or 80s night or
that's
meat
different.
On your clothes night.
I don't think they're going to do that night.
We'll have to do that for Password.
If
I'm not wearing any meat.
What cut of meat would you choose if you had to?
New York strip steak.
Really? Strip?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, baby. No, I would do I'd probably do a pork tenderloin. Yoga pants.
My God.
I would do a pork tend to be, yours would be chicken.
I don't know if I can follow up a line like that, yeah.
Yours would be chicken, drumstick.
Okay. In all honesty. I mean, I'd hate to interfere with the chili you're eating right now.
So good.
Speaking of meat. Put beans in your chili?
My wife wants them. I don't like.
Oh, they're so, that makes the chili.
I don't, you think it does? Yeah, I don't like beans in chili.
I put like 3 kinds in there. I mean, so good.
It's okay. Look, she's rattling the pots and pans, so it's not like I'm going to say, you can't put beans in it.
Yeah.
Or don't make it at all, so whatever she wants to do. And I don't mind it with beans. I don't know if you know this, but, when I was in Texas working at a radio station and in Wyoming working at a radio station, they would do chili cook-offs. No beans in chili at chili cook-offs. You just can't do it.
And then what do you put in it?
Just meat and tomatoes and whatever spice and whatever sauce you. But yeah, they do. Maybe there are some chili cook-offs that allow beans somewhere in the world, but like in Texas and Wyoming, no. If you had beans, you're out. I was a judge at one of those chili cook-offs.
How was that for you?
Well,
did you leave with heartburn?
Yeah, and you get the little tiny cups and you have to rinse your mouth and taste it. And it's like, I don't know which one's better or not. But, I don't like a green chili.
I've never tried that.
Doesn't do it for me. Tenneby's got a keyword. We'll come back with more with Lil B. But right now, what is it, Tenneby?
The fan wants to give you a shot to put a grain in your hand with our national cash contest. Enter the keyword bonus at KFAN.com now for a shot at winning. That keyword is bonus. Enter now at KFAN.com. Don't miss out. One OK Rock is storming the Armory with their high voltage performance. Be there for an epic night of rock on June 7th with special guest Stand Atlantic. Check out our contest page to see how you can win your way in. That's KFAN.com. Keyword contest to enter today.
Gaga, the name came from a song by Queen called Radio Gaga. That was what inspired. And
really?
A couple of 13, 14 people have texted me that on the Bradshaw and Bryan KFAN text line 64686. By the way, we are broadcasting live from the 651 Carpets Plus climate controlled studios. Climate controlled.
Feels great.
Yeah, it's not just the 651carpetsplus.com studios. It's the climate controlled studios. So apparently that's where Lady Gaga got her name. Did I see this right? There were some old school artists there too. Did Stephen Stills and Graham Nash play there last night?
What?
Or did I read that wrong? Did they play some other concert?
Hang on.
I could have swore, are you familiar with Crosby, Stills,
yes.
Nash and Young?
Yes.
So David Crosby has passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Neil Young's nuts, but I still like him. And then Stills, I saw Graham Nash at the Dakota last summer. He was there doing a solo tour, a small venue. But I thought I saw a headline that said Stephen Stills and Graham Nash get together for Fire Aid.
I'm trying to find it.
See if you can find that as you look for it. And as you do that, I wanted to ask you about. I know what it was. I found this. Here's another one of these stories. You know me.
What did you subscribe to?
BizTechnology.com.
Of course.
BizTechnology.com. And I've seen, we maybe even have done this once over the years or twice, because this list comes up almost on a daily basis with a different website. Always trying to tell you what you shouldn't be spending your money on if you want to become rich and famous.
Oh, right? That'll help.
So it's Small Biz Technology. 10 things the lower middle class must stop buying in 2025 if they want to escape financial stress. Now, I don't know. I don't think they say in the story what qualifies as lower middle class. Probably you're closer to living check to check, right?
Correct.
For sure.
Yeah.
But it always has these list of things you should not buy. Number one, brand new smartphones every single year.
Yes.
Do people buy new ones every time they come out? I
do not. That is a huge thing.
Do they change that much that you need another one? I mean, I don't have a flip phone anymore. Trust me, the old-fashioned. But
there's always a change, but it's, I don't know. I think people just have to have it, and they want to be able to say, well, I got the new iPhone 37.
Yeah, I don't.
It's like, okay, well, I'm going to wait until mine physically won't charge anymore, and then I'm going to get another one.
Because they're made that way. You can't replace the battery, right?
I think you can.
Really?
Yes.
Cost $1 million. Because I always thought the trick now was make sure that battery eventually won't hold a charge. I already feel like mine, I don't know how long I've had my current phone. It's been 6-7 years probably. And it doesn't hold a charge as long as it used to. It just does not. I mean, it will, like, if I leave the house at 100%, well, like yesterday, I had to go with Abby to a meeting, and I had to go all the way over to New Hope. And so I and I had the phone on once I got over in that area to find it exactly. And so I was out early in the day. It was a 9 a.m. meeting. Then I was around. By the time I was going home last night, I was down to 13%.
Well, you got apps running in the background then.
I try to turn them off. I think my battery's getting old. I think my phone is. Do
you think maybe you're just talking on the phone too much?
Well, I do that too.
I know. That's why I'm asking.
But, a lot of times, is this happening to you lately? I think there might be something wrong with just the cell system out there. I'll call people and they won't answer the phone.
No.
I can't figure that one out. I mean.
Yeah, my number hasn't been working for a while.
It hasn't?
No.
So I just don't know what's going on, I think, because people certainly weren't just ignoring my call.
Well, no, that's definitely not it.
Here's another one, number 2 on the list. Costly gym memberships that go unused.
Yes.
And I can understand the unused thing. Well, baby brother Peter said, yeah, can I get a gym membership for just when I'm home from college? What? Dude, I don't want to plunk down all that money and then you quit again. That doesn't make any sense. But there was a time where I had a gym membership, and you can tell I don't go to the gym anymore. But, yeah, I mean, you're 3 or 6 months in, you go, why do I still have this?
Yeah.
Well, what am I doing?
But some people feel the need to go to super bougie gyms.
Yeah.
And that's your choice, and that's fine. But if you're trying to save money.
Super bougie?
Yeah, super bougie.
Can I use that?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. But you can also find gyms that don't cost that much.
Yep.
You get there and you get your business done and you get out.
Number 3, subscriptions you don't remember signing up for.
Chris Hockey?
Is he did with that?
Oh, so bad. I think he even pays double on some.
Well, back in the magazine era, so this is a long time ago, this is 20 years ago, where they'd send you magazines. I got suckered in to buying a magazine, right?
Yeah.
And I would read it occasionally, but it's just like, I should cancel this. What do I have to do to cancel it? It seems like there's too much work, so I'll just let it go. And you're right. It's like, if you're not, I got banned. It was one of those where it was like 40% of the money goes to help starving children or something. So I was like, well, now you got me.
Okay,
the guilt
fine.
trip. Okay,
yes.
I'll pick out a magazine. All right, enough. I want to help starving children. But then all of a sudden, it's like I'm never reading the magazine. So I can still give to starving children somewhere else. I don't have to get the magazine.
Yeah, you could probably just.
Do you have any subscriptions that you're paying for that you do not use?
Yes, I do. Now that I think about it.
Maybe you ought to cancel.
I know. Actually, now I'm making a mental note. I got to talk to my husband about that tonight.
Here's the one that annoys me more than any. And this is on every one of these lists. Every one of them always includes this. Overpriced daily coffee runs.
Yes.
Now, I agree that it is costly, because if you get one of the, if I go to a Caribou or a Starbucks or a standalone, right?
Yeah.
Your cup of coffee, if you get I always get is a medium. What's the word for medium? Venti? Is that what
Grande?
Grande.
You get the grande?
I get a medium.
Okay.
Grande.
Yes.
It'd be anywhere from $3.50 to $4.50, right? And then I always feel like, they turn the thing around you and stick it at you. It says tip. If you want to punch that, you can. I don't want to, but I will. Okay. It's just $5. Right? And if you add that up, if you did it every day.
Yeah.
But never in here does it say, skip that Thursday night happy hour. It never says to skip the Thursday night happy hour.
No, you can't do that.
But you're right. But still, when you think of the Thursday night happy hour, even if they're going for like, what's a happy? I haven't been to a happy hour.
Good 2-for-1 special.
Yeah. So what would that be then? Like what? Let's
just say $5 rail drinks.
Okay, $5 rail drink.
Yeah.
So let's say you do 2-for-1, and you do that every Tuesday, and you spend, how many are you going to have?
Well, it's not your business, but I'll probably have
$20 worth, maybe
2 to 4.
Yeah, so 2 to 4.
Yeah.
So add that up. That's the same thing. And what if you're doing 2 happy hours a night?
Lucky.
It's always coffee. You're supposed to just get rid of coffee.
I know, but it tastes so much better there than it does when you make it at home.
Designer clothing, that's basically the same as cheaper brands.
Correct. I don't buy expensive clothing anymore.
I think we talked about that.
I just don't.
I used to buy expensive clothing all the time.
See something I like, I open up my Amazon app and I take a picture of it, and Amazon gives me 20 different options that look exactly like it.
This
hit the button.
This uses an example of, let's not kid ourselves, a basic T-shirt does the same job whether it's $10 or $100.
Correct.
Now, that is true. But I will tell you, back when I was spending more money for clothes, there was a line of, you remember Steve Jobs? Was that his name?
Jobs.
Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
Remember he was known for wearing that mock turtleneck, the black one?
Yeah.
It was by a company called the St. Croix Knit Company. That mock turtleneck was probably about $120. Okay. Now you can go out and buy, like a Nike or an Adidas or whatever.
Yeah.
And spend $60. Okay. Then you get that. Remember Michael Jordan used to do that, the commercials for Hanes where you get the bacon collar? One washing, you have bacon collar. See what, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's out of shape. The Steve Jobs ones, you can wear that for 10 years and the collar will stay the same because it's made with 25% microfiber. So in other words, you'll end up buying 3, 4, 5 of those Adidas mock turtlenecks and end up spending $250, and you spend the $120 once for them. So I get that sometimes you want to buy the less expensive, but sometimes you get better value if the clothing lasts longer. In the case of those, I know those because I had a couple of those microfiber T-shirts.
But I think
last forever.
the trends change so fast now that's why I don't want to spend a lot, because I look at clothes in my closet that I wore here to the office last year. I don't want to wear that this year.
But a T-shirt's a T-shirt, too.
Correct.
So that was just one example. Because they use T-shirts as an example. That was just 5. There are others. Maybe we'll return to it again some other day.
But don't cut out the happy hour.
No, and we have to take a break because it's time for Program Password. That's next here on The Fan.
Yeah, this Wild Today brought to you by Jim Beam, the official bourbon of the Minnesota Wild. Marc-Andre Fleury played his final game in Montreal in front of family and friends in his hometown, and it was a pretty epic goodbye.
Another giveaway and a quick shot by Anderson. Stopped by Fleury. Rebound in the slot. Loose puck. Anderson a try and a right shoulder save by Fleury. Stopped him 3 times here on this shift alone. Struble to the blue line. Right side. Broken stick for Hartman. A long shot by Struble. Tipped wide in front. Canadiens making their proverbial push as they center. Rolling stopped by Fleury. A 2-pad slide as he robbed Anderson again. Now a point drop by Anderson. And that one went wide. Boy, the Flower putting on a show in the third on this sequence alone.
Yeah, Fleury made 19 saves for the shutout as the Wild blanked the Canadiens 4-0. Fleury became the first goalie to post a shutout as a teenager and at 40 years or older. He's now just one appearance away from tying Roberto Luongo for second all-time in games. Liam Ogren, Marco Rossi, Devin Shore, and Frederick Gaudreau all scored for the Wild, who tied for the 4th fewest games to 20 road victories in NHL history. Wild are back at it again tomorrow night in Ottawa. That's a 6 p.m. start. You can hear that right here on The Fan. That was Wild Today, brought to you by Jim Beam, a crowd pleaser since 1795.
This sounds like the Everly Brothers. Did you cue up some Everly Brothers for us there, Maxo?
I did not. This is the generic iHeart music. Maybe it's the Beverly Brothers.
Maybe it is the Beverly Brothers.
The Everly Sisters.
Yeah. That's Phil and Fuller.
Yeah.
Maxo.
Yes, sir. What's good, y'all?
What's on your shirt? Is that Lucille Ball?
That is Lucille Ball. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Lucille. I was just reading. This is what my life has come to. Last night, I was reading the Wikipedia page of Lucille Ball. I don't even know why. For some reason, I thought.
I don't know
about
why
her.
either.
And because she's brilliant.
Well, I love Lucy.
Oh.
Hey!
Maxo.
Oh yeah, she was the hell of a show. She had a great career. Lucy.
Hey, Lucy!
Hey, Lucy! I'm on Lucy. Hey, that's Max. Marnes!
Marty!
Yeah. Marnes is in the house, and Lil B and Tenneby.
Yeah.
Tenneby has played a handful of times. It's usually when I'm out. We played once together, you said earlier in program.
We played once together about 2.5 years ago.
And
1-0.
This
we're
is
1-0.
really special.
And it's kind of special. And
Happy to be here for this.
Pretty excited about it. Yeah, this should be fun. And where you are? What about all the social channels you can watch?
Yeah, KFAN.com/watch. You can watch anytime you want. You can watch live. You can watch it on YouTube channel, on KFAN YouTube channel later. And you can watch a show from 2 years ago on the KFAN YouTube channel.
My mom and my mother-in-law love this. portion of the program.
Do they?
Yeah, they're big password fans.
Yeah.
So they'll be
nice.
They'll be streaming.
You could go back on the YouTube channel and watch when Marnie and Lil B gave up a 60-point lead to Rosen and Common. That's available
I remember
on the
that
KFAN
day
YouTube
very
channel.
well. It was one of my favorite episodes.
Or me and Common's come back the last time we played together.
Another one of my favorite episodes. I have your favorite episodes of your favorite shows, right? And those are two of my favorite episodes.
Those are it.
No,
Great. That's fine.
And, but just so you know, one of my favorite ones was the time that who did I play with where we got 0 points?
Amelia.
That's still
For
one of
the
my
game?
We're the
whole
only
game?
team
Yes.
to ever not get one clue. Shut out. It's never been. I'm proud of that fact. If you can't be historically good, biblically bad. So that's one of my favorite episodes too. So there you go.
And one of hers.
Up until
I'm
then,
sure.
it was either Muss or Deuce who had the worst
Yeah.
performance ever.
Well, and
it
the
was
team
like
we're
19
facing,
points.
it's Marnes and Lil B. They're as historic as it comes. They're what a successful. What's their record? You have
I
it?
already know that we can't match their talent, so we just got to figure out a way to get in their heads, throw them off their
Outgrit them.
game. Yeah,
We were
yeah.
open to being partnered with someone else, but the people
I threw out a poll.
want us.
I threw out a poll
together.
to determine the matchup because I wanted to play with all three of you. I like all three of you,
Oh, that's nice.
but the people wanted Marnie and Lil B, which I suspected.
Do we have records and all that?
They're
Just
not
kind of-
wrong.
just-
Yeah, we can
should I
play the
do
open
intro?
first if you want.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Password. Come on, give the password. Give the password.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play Progrum Password. Here's your host.
2025 Sexy Hall of Fame inductee, Max Fuller. Wow.
Who else got inducted?
I got I'm still playing the game. I'm already in the Hall of Fame,
Who
huh?
else is in the Sexy Hall of Fame?
I mean, we don't got all day Tennessee.
Okay.
I mean, Zendaya,
Let's go way back. Tom Jones.
Tom Jones. Tom Jones. He's a
Tommy
looker.
Jones.
Yeah, for sure.
Lucille
yeah.
Ball.
Lucille Ball.
Yeah, she would be there.
I've made the plain-looking Hall of Fame, so I'm first inductee there as well.
Congratulations.
Yeah. KFAN.com/watch if you want to see how sexy Max
She
is.
should be in 3D. 3D. That's my apartment number.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sorry.
As always, you can watch Program Password at KFAN.com/watch. Here is your Program Password preview as myself, Tenna B, and the Common Man Common. You have roared back to a 500 record. You've won 4 in a row. You are now at 79-79.
Very good.
I am your teammate. I am 3-2 all time, but I do come in on a 2-game losing streak after a hot 3-0 start. Together as a team, we are 1-0 together. We've never lost. We might be the greatest Program Password team that's ever played. We don't know.
We don't know that.
We are going to be taking on Lil B and Marnie Gellner, one of the most. Speaking of Hall of Fame inductees, if you had teams that were inducted into a Program Password Hall of Fame, they would be first ballot. Lil B, 84-66 all time. You have lost 2 in a row, though.
I know. I need to win today. What? Yeah, it hasn't been good lately.
Marnes, you're one of
Pick it up.
the goats of the game. 18-5 all time. Wow. Which is the third best winning percentage in Program Password history. You've won 2 in a row. You and Lil B together, 15-3
Yeah, that's
together as a team.
pretty good.
That's really good.
Who is Cove the best winning percentage?
No, the other two haven't played as many games as Marnie, so it seems a little
Right, okay.
It's not as fair.
I'm getting back up there.
I think Robbie Rosenhaus is one of them. He's like 6-1 all time, and Larry Mondello guy, I believe, is 5-1. But they haven't played as many games as Marnes. Yeah.
Marnes is she's a proven commodity. 18-5. I mean, that's a lot of.
It's a large sample size.
Yeah, it's a very
for
large
being
sample
honest.
size.
Yeah, I like coming in. I like playing this game a lot, as you know. You can tell. I got a little competitive side, and I like hanging with Miguel here. It doesn't always work in my schedule, so when I have an open Friday and I get the invite from Tenna,
You're in.
I love it.
Good. We love having
thank
you.
you.
You're one of my favorite
including me.
Program Password players of all time. Love having
Hey,
you.
is it? Hello. Hey,
Of our guests, of our rotating guests.
Yes.
I didn't say the favorite. I said one of them.
What is Barb Chop
Max
liver?
behind you is also one of my favorites. Yeah.
Thanks, Tenavisi.
Anybody else in the room you want to name?
Muss and Fallness are 2 of my favorites.
I do enjoy them as well. Let's play.
All right,
play.
let's play.
Historically good, biblically bad. Were the examples we were
Well,
getting there.
that might be the result of this game today.
That's true.
All right, you guys got the iPad ready and
Yes,
all
sir.
of that? Okay, Common and Marnie, could you take a look at the iPad for you, boy?
Oh, here we go.
Sure.
The password is braid. Okay, in the
The
spirit
eyes bulging.
Yep, great.
of
Max is doing the
Tennessee.
words.
Hey, hold on a minute now. No slander. In the spirit of Tennessee, Barb and Marnie, you guys have the option to go first. What do you wanna
We
do?
will not.
All right.
Go ahead.
Common and Tenna for a 10.
Donkey.
Don't make me say this.
Wow.
Ass.
That is not.
To Tenna B's defense, I am the one picking the words, so that's a fair guess. All right, Marnie and Barb for 9.
Hair.
Maine?
Common and Tenna B for 8.
Tail.
Wag.
Marnie and Barb for 7.
Weave.
Mule. No idea.
Common and Tenna B for 6.
Twist.
Thread.
Marnie and Barb for 5.
French.
Braid.
Wow.
That'll do.
Good clues.
Did you get the
Donkey?
donkey?
I feel like that threw everything
no
off.
idea
What
what
is
that
that?
was.
I feel like that threw
When a
everything
donkey
off.
makes
Braid.
a sound, a donkey is braid. B-R-A-Y-E-D.
Oh.
I have never heard that.
It wasn't
And
ass.
I'm disappointed because you grew up on a farm in
Well, we
Glencoe.
didn't have donkeys.
Oh,
No
okay.
money to be made there.
They had asses, but not donkeys.
Hey-o.
If you knew the word, it would have been a 10-pointer. It could have been a 10-pointer. Braid.
Okay, got it.
Totally. Donkey.
Give me the iPad.
All right. Tenna and Barb take the iPad. Lil B and Marnie have a 5-point lead. The password is cartoon. All right, Tenna, Basie, and Common, you guys have the option. What do you want to do?
We'll try it.
All right, here we go.
All right, Tenna B and Common for 10.
Flintstones.
Vitamin.
Barb and Marnie for 9.
Comics.
Cartoons.
I should have said animation.
Yeah, I probably would have gone.
Too late.
Because when you took a long time, I thought, well, this is going to be kind of. And so when you said Flint, I thought vitamin.
I was worried if you didn't get it, it'd be a 9-pointer. And that was correct.
Barb and Marnie off to a 14-0 lead. Common and Marnes, take a look at the iPad for me. The password is jungle.
Second eye bulge of the day.
All right, Common and Tenna, you guys have the option.
I'm going to go second.
All right, Marnie and Barb for 10.
George.
Jones.
Bangers.
Banger after banger after banger.
All right, Common and Tenna for 9.
Vine.
Jungle.
Yeah.
Dang it.
I would have guessed jungle on yours.
Really?
Really?
George
Of the jungle.
Watch
else
out
you do
for
on
that
George?
tree.
I know. I was quickly going through. I know. I was
Tarzan?
quickly going through names.
There
I
were a
didn't
ton.
have it.
Nobody thought Tarzan?
Yeah,
sure.
I thought
Okay,
Tarzan.
okay.
I also thought of asphalt.
Yeah. Asphalt jungle.
jungle.
Concrete jungle, baby.
There's nothing you can.
Yes. That's a banger.
That is a banger.
That is a banger.
These streets will make you feel brand.
Common and Tenna B on the board. Barb and Marnie
So glad we beat
with the
Amelia.
lead, 14-9. Tenna and Barb, take a look at the iPad. The password is mechanic. All right, Tana and Common, you guys still have the option. What it is, what it do.
What it is, what it do.
You like that, don't you?
Yeah. What it is,
You
what
can
it
steal
do.
that if you
I
want.
think I'm going to use it.
You wouldn't get it. We'll pass.
Well, how do you know? What it is, what it do. What it is, what it do.
Barb and Marnes for 10.
Auto
Insurance.
very important.
Tana and Common
One of
for
the main
9.
branches.
Repair, man.
Is that 2 words?
No, that's one. And the correct answer is mechanic.
Repairman.
Why are you trying to screw him up, boys? What?
That's not 2 words?
No.
Maxo?
Repairman's one word.
Repairman's one.
Maxo?
Are you challenging?
Yeah.
No, it's in the dictionary as one word.
All right.
Thank you.
It is indeed one word. And with that,
See, I thought about doing Mike and the mechanics, but I'm like, he's not going to get off a mic.
No,
if I
probably
do, I
not.
thought, yeah.
Right.
But I was trying to set up for the 8.
Common and Tana Beasley have took the lead. Z. It is 18
Yeah.
to 14. Marnie and Common, take a look at the iPad. The password is giggle. All right, Barb and Marnie, first time with the option for a little bit. What do you guys want to do?
We'll try first.
All right, Marnie and Barb for 10.
Laughter.
Giggle.
I would have got that, yep. What else could it be?
That was it.
The way she gave the clue was very good.
I, know, and I knew she was going to do it. Well done. It's a perfect clue.
Perfect clue from Marnes, and they retake the lead.
That's
It is
why they're always
24 to
runners
18.
up in the program pass invitation for that very reason.
Oh,
Not necessary.
it's fired.
Low.
Expired.
Expired. God, that's a great commercial.
It's one of my favorites.
All right, Tennessee and Barb, take a look at the iPad.
I do that when I go. Oh, can't hear me.
The password is spell. All right, Tenna and Common, the option is back on you guys.
We'll give it a shot.
All right, Tenna B and
You
Common.
could have given me the 5 count on that, by the way, Max. That's a long time.
This is where it tend to be. If he was on this side of the glass, he'd say, it doesn't sound very confident.
100%. Dry.
Wet.
Barb and Marnie for 9.
Cast.
I had a bunch of
Genevieve.
answers to him, but then you threw it.
Tenna and Common for 8.
B.
Hive.
What?
Barb and Marnie for 7.
Witches.
Spook.
Tenna and Common for 6.
Hex.
Oh, yeah.
Jinx. That was wrong. I got totally thrown off.
All right,
And it was your
Barb.
fault by saying, oh, I know it. And then I thought,
That's why I did it.
Gamesmanship. Barb and Marnie for 5.
Cast.
Spell. When you said cast, I thought of an arm being broken and in a cast.
I was
So-
thinking casting a fishing line.
There you go. We got there. We got there.
How many did we get, Maxo? 5?
You got 5 on
All
that
right,
one.
fine. We're
So
limping to the finish on a couple of these.
it is
Fine.
29 to 18.
These words are hard.
I had to give some
It's
tough
Maxo.
words.
I like them. I like
Yeah,
them.
you guys are high level long time. I can't just throw out anything out there. It's 29 to 18. Common and Marnie looking at the iPad. The password is blame. All right, Common. Whoa,
Jeez, calm down over there.
it's getting rowdy in there, Mark.
That's my partner.
She plays a physical brand of program password.
All right, Common and Tenna, you guys have the option. What do you want to do?
We'll go first.
All right, common antenna for 10 and the lead. Or no, not the lead, but 10.
Fault.
Blame.
Oh, wow.
That's a good one.
Wow. Really good.
Damn good.
I went to tennis right away when you said that. Like double?
I was thinking earthquake, like fault line.
Oh, yeah.
Except I knew the words, so not really.
Got a little bit of a barn burner going on right here. It is 29-28. Barb and Marnie have a slight lead. Should we do one more before halftime?
Yeah.
All right.
We always do it around 40 is what we do.
Oh, okay.
Time-wise, we're good. So you can go to, yeah.
Sweet.
First one over 40.
Tenna B and Barb, take a look at the iPad. The password is spread. All right. Common and Tenna, you guys still have the option.
We'll go first.
Oh, all right. Tenna and Common for 10 and the lead.
Swing.
Miss.
Barb and Marnie for 9.
Oh, now I know.
Butter.
Spread.
Spread swing.
Wow. Tenna.
I didn't say it like Dave Allen, but yeah.
Wow.
You listen, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You know spread swing?
I know spread swing.
I know.
Yeah, the music is the best part.
I thought that might happen, and I was like, it could go either way. You never know.
And it went.
And it did. All right.
I should have known.
Lil
As soon
B
as
and
I said
Marnie.
it, I mean, I don't think my answer was off,
No, it wasn't awful.
but it was wrong. It was wrong.
The one that's program related, we need to get those.
Yeah, I know.
We don't have that margin for error.
Barb and Marnie lead 38-28. Common and Marnie taking a look at the iPad. The password is lace. Okay. Common and Tenna, you guys have the option.
Second.
All right. Marnie and Barb for 10.
Leather.
Pants.
Lucky.
Okay, Ross Geller.
Common and Tenna for 9.
Frilly.
Lace?
Yes.
Frilly.
Stevie Nicks did a song called Leather and Lace with Don Henley.
Oh, it is
1981.
a
Went to number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100.
That's it?
So as high as it got. It's still pretty good.
Off the top of your head. Well,
Thank you. Thank you very much.
give to me.
He has a gift for that.
Leather, take from me.
Yep.
Great duet, by the way. Lil B and Marnie have just another slight lead. It's 38-37. I'm going to need Tenna, Beezy, and Barb to take a look at the iPad. Last one before halftime.
Bad clue. I'm having remorse.
The password is challenge. All right, Tenna and Common.
That's why pass was a 2-word clue. It
that's
just was.
Oh, Tenna with the eyes closed.
Please
Big
don't talk
decision.
while I'm trying to think, Marnie.
What is he thinking about?
I will pass.
Oh, okay. So Barb and Marnie get a shot at a 10-piece.
Difficult.
Challenging.
One chance to change it?
Challenge!
How did you get challenge off of that? How do you get challenge off of that?
We got a dime.
That's 10. That is 10.
That was impressive.
Thank God.
That was impressive.
Marnie and Barb showing off their HOF credentials. They lead 48-37 on Common and Tenna B.
Lil B, having grown up on a farm, you'll
Here it
appreciate
comes.
this. It's a barn burner!
It's a barn burner! Yeah.
We'll be back with more program password after this on the fan.